Alright, here's a quick look at our bracket. Again, Sonic waiting in winners, or winner side of Grands. And on the bottom, our last two fighting. Ninten needs to win one more game, and then we'll move on to Grand Finals. VGA needs to win both games today. And he will get to move on from there. But I believe our racers are just about ready to go.
Yeah, and so far, looking at the tracker, levels is dead, so all worlds are still available. That makes it interesting. Possible for any cursed placements.
Yeah. Now I will say, earlier this morning, I streamed it, but Ninten didn't stream it. We did a practice seed, and what ended up happening was we had to level to 48 for a proof with no XP boost. So this is nice for Ninten. He doesn't have to level that far.
Actually, the EXP boost was hidden on, like, what, limit 5, was it?
Yes.
Because I was watching that one this morning, and, yeah. It was funny.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick refresh on our screen, because apparently they're just super delayed. So, it may get a little bit of a hiccup. Okay, we're not missing too much anyway.
Yeah, it's just the early, they're just looking at stuff. Okay, membership card, Battlefields of War, Beast Claw picture, and Bone Fist found in shop.
It's a good amount. Obviously, the membership card, picture, probably the biggest ones on that list.
Definitely the membership card being big, because that opens up a good bit for HB2, and makes it more likely for them to just go through HB1 if they go through the shotgun.
Oh, this is so bad for Ninten.
Ooh, yeah.
He just needs one straight hit on the weak one. Okay, he's fine.
Oh, he got in the next one with that. Beautiful there.
Yeah, it was a little awkward, but he should be good.
And of course, the idiots are being idiots today, too. They're not doing their job correctly and keeping things kind of stun-locked, so... For either racer, so...
I will say, these both of these guys actually just leave their party members on Technic Attack, meaning they're less likely to just behave what you kind of expect. If you want them to be consistent, you can spend the couple second time loss to set them to Party Attack.
Yeah, I mean, Tactic Attack, you still get a possible chance of them doing that,
oh, yeah.
But at the same time, that's why it's saying the idiots are being idiots. Because they're doing the one thing that you didn't want them to do.
It's pretty unfortunate. At least there was no deaths, so that's good.
Yeah.
I will say, we did see a quick run, and that was like the only thing I've seen so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of anything else. But there's still a little bit more checks to go through, so...
Alright. And yeah, you kind of mentioned it, but levels being dead, so every world is available, especially drives. Drives could be a little scary.
And there's a blizzard in Pride Lands, so... At least a good bit of a more offensive-based magic.
Ooh, okay, that's an earring. That's always a good accessory. Early on, it can be very useful. Just get a little bit higher stats for some awkward fights if they're not that great.
Yeah, there's no real reason to level boost, so, I mean, stats... I mean, with these two racers, they're fine with their stats being much lower.
Okay, I will say it's, what is it, 11 and 14 currently?
A cure was found also on VG screen. I just happened to look down there.
Yeah. He checked, it
and
seems
Pride
like
Lands
he's a
is
fan of checking
dead
his
after
chest
that.
first. Okay, so if it gets hinted, that's pretty good. If it's a no path hint, that's also really good. Knocks out 3 worlds. both checking their shotguns. I think we might see Ninten do the same exact approach that he did in this first race versus VG, which is he'll just mimic the shotgun route that he does, just to mitigate the differences between them.
Yeah.
Because normally he doesn't do this route. Like, normally he will go straight to Halloween Town, but...
Well, they're doing the exact same route. Also, there was an aerial dodge there, so... in Port Royal, so yeah.
Yep, there it is. Straight into SP. VG has been pretty much the only one that has done this route, and now it's him. It's just... he's done his homework, so he's just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Which, I guess if you're VG, you don't really mind.
It seems fair to say that VG's following Ninten's route right now.
It's a bit true. His slow Prylands fight, and he did lose a bit of time menuing those visit unlocks to the shop, or creations rather.
I mean, in terms of commentary, I appreciate that, because fun to not have to remember what was in the shop.
I mean, Ninten hasn't checked it.
Skill of crossbones.
I will say this is where they did slightly have a tiny route difference. I believe oh my god, is that an air combo plus key again? Oh no. This happened way too many times so far. Yeah, so Ninten just lost a bit of second, or lost a bit of time because he was caught off guard by that. Again, when you play Rando, typically you want to just stick with a 3-hit combo. You don't want to put any combo pluses or anything, because generally it can like mess up your timings and some strats that are easy to follow.
Ninten doing Disney Castle while VG's doing OC. Yeah. Combo Master.
Solid pickup.
Good pickup.
Oh, that's also good.
Yeah.
Super early
Disney
once
Castle
more.
is Disney Castle stacked?
Well, it's okay. Had two things.
Hori slash an OC.
Okay, so the shotguns are kind of generous.
You sure this is slightly hard?
You know, maybe not anymore. Okay, Ninten will go here to the one where was, check the shotgun out. RC boost, I believe, for VG. That's a good pickup.
Maybe you should have given them a seed from those experimental path settings you've been cooking up.
Another aerial dodge, as well as finishing plus for Ninten.
Yeah. And,
drive gauge up.
I thought the aerial dodge was on VG's.
Yeah, sorry. Aerial dodge for VG, and then Ninten got
Ninten picked up a finishing plus and dodge roll.
Yeah. I mean, the finishing plus is nice, but VG will definitely get it at some point. He definitely shotguns one of was eventually. And interesting choice. Ninten opting to not do Halloween Town as his second progression point based world and go straight to Agrabah. Okay,
I mean, with
the shop.
Yeah, I mean, with a I guess an aerial dodge too, it's okay-ish, and Ninten's also spending some time to move items.
Yep, I believe he also did a tiny check for Duck Flare.
They're both finding Keyblades. I wonder if any of them have light and dark. Probably won't see that until they're close to done with all the shotguns.
Wow, a glide. So this is going well for VG, the classic route.
Yeah, no, that's going to help him, especially... Ooh, experience boost. When it's actually kind of useless. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, it's still good to get levels, and technically you can get progression points off of levels, so not entirely useless, but we likely won't see them though too.
Yeah, but one thing is, with that glide, VG will save a good bit of time over Ninten and Agrabah. Because they'll both hit every world at some point, so...
Yeah, it is a little unfortunate that there'll be a tiny glide diff for Ninten, just because he didn't do Halloween Town. like he typically does. What draw? Okay, useful.
Useful for the STT push later, possibly.
Alright. Oh wow, that is an insane first hint. Creations got hinted.
Ooh, for 2 proofs. So 2 proofs in either Halloween Town, Beast Castle, Picture, or TT, OC, or HB. Yikes.
Okay, yeah.
I think they really want a money pouch right now.
Well, everything drops money in these settings, so as long as you're fighting stuff, you should eventually get money.
Yeah.
It's not too much of a struggle compared to other settings.
And VG following up in DC. I forgot DC's also going to be a spot where he's saving a little bit of time there. Just from glide diff.
And I will say, you're probably maybe expecting to push into HB first before anything else. Just because it's pretty large check density and it's likely to maybe have a proof.
Yeah. I also don't think, I'm pretty sure VG's not going to do push the mouse, I would think.
Okay, we'll see. He might be getting the last 2 checks. He might potentially leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I think it's pushing. A little fair.
Fair. Get some more like potential checks later on that could help for like pushing out some of these other worlds.
Yeah, this place could be on the path to peace potentially. We'll, or not path to peace, but peace could be here. It's not directly connected to any of the shop. Alright, Ninten will get his aerial dodge, and he'll probably go Halloween Town and get that glide. And then at that point, I wonder what he'll opt to do. Because you can argue that doing DC with this info might not be like the most immediate approach to do, especially because of that shop hint to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, this one to TT. He's gonna be very happy he didn't go to TT.
Yeah.
Okay, he's taking some time to mark his worlds that he's or that are potentially on the path to a proof with a question mark on the tracker.
Yeah, it's a fair option to do.
Alright, this will be our first look into TR. So we'll see if there's anything of interest here. I suspect probably not, if I'm being honest. Just going through those abilities. Some pretty solid abilities.
Yeah.
And looking at stats, 19, 15, okay, pretty okay. He did retool a little bit, so he will be able to at least do some better damage here. What's for Dark Flare? That's a
Where did Dark Flare come from? I didn't notice it.
Maybe Donald started with it, actually.
That would be nice to have.
Alright. Final 3 chests here.
VG might head to Agrippa in a bit, I don't know. Maybe just to go for the last point to get another set of hints. Or another hint.
Yeah, nothing here. Okay, so it was on Donald's starting abilities. Yeah. You can see that from Ninten's side of things when he tried to go for Dance Call.
Yeah, Duck Flare to start is always nice.
So now we'll see some crossover. At least VG will get through the next hint on his things from this Agrippa push. So we'll see if this info contributes to anything. I feel like it might hint something like OC. So it'll be like good hints, but also like not a hint they'll chase after immediately.
Yeah, obviously if for VG's case, he would want to see if maybe Pride Lance gets hinted. That way, maybe he can just knock off like HB.
Yeah, if Pride Lands gets hinted, it's either going to immediately be on the path to a proof or no proofs.
Yeah.
Okay, Ninten's just gonna go for HB now.
I like
That's
it.
fair.
I mean, he can go through Bailey, get plenty of checks going through there, just from going through HB2. I mean, not like it's gonna hurt him too much unless, unless of course Pride Lands gets hinted immediately.
Yeah, he does have a Blizzard, so it'll make things a little bit okay. Obviously, the magic stat not really that good. It's pretty rough. Okay, yeah. So Ninten will just do Bailey. I think that's fair. I don't know if he has actual membership card. Pretty sure he doesn't. He just moved it.
Yeah. I think he's only just checked the shop and that was about it, but I mean, it makes sense to do this real quick.
Yeah. I will say, the check density, like, we kind of had a discussion about this last night when we raced. But Ninten, I told Ninten I think the check density of HP is worth it even if it's, like, dead. Because you can at least check it, but then if you keep going, it's up to you. And it worked out a little bit in my favor. And I think that might be a little bit of an influence, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of checks, like, just in the starting of HB2 all the way up to Corridors fight. I mean, if you've got it available to you immediately, it is definitely a solid choice to go to. It's still, you could end up, like, no matter what, checking anything can burn you in the end, but I mean, I'd say you're right on that end. Check density, it's a good solid choice.
Pretty okay Bailey fight. We do get our next hint from VG sign as he finished Escorts. Beast Castles on path to proof of connection.
Okay. Which, I mean, just might be worth going to trying out a Beast Castle. I mean, you can get up to 3 progression points just from Threshold or Beast, and you might find some items that helps lead you elsewhere.
I will say that's yeah, it's a solid hint. At least because it does hint connections separately than non-existence, then that means it's guaranteed 2 separate worlds for connection and non-existence.
And yeah, VG's going Beast Castle.
Yeah, it's a solid play. We'll get 3 progression points total from finishing this visit pre-Darkthorn. I do like Ninten doing the shotgun of TT here. So it's a solid place to check after.
I mean, you never know. Proof might just be sitting right there. I don't think... Ooh, Aquamarine Ring. Never sell it. Or sell it if you just feel like it. Whatever you want to do with it. Doesn't matter. Master Form and the Torn Pages hinted in PC. I guess this also means no 100-acre wood needed for this seed. No yeeting, feels bad.
Yeah. So it's looking maybe, if that Master Form is making me think that maybe connection could be in HB. Obviously, too early to tell, but could be related.
Yeah.
Okay, meanwhile, for Ninten, doesn't find anything in TT1, finishes the station fight, still doesn't find anything. Kinda like the duck for choice from Ninten. Ooh, another glide.
Ooh.
Should have solid pickup. I feel like he'll go BC now if I were to guess. Oh, TR?
Yeah,
okay.
No, DC.
so
That's a good choice. I don't think there was really that much in TR though, but I mean, it gets a couple progression points, so there's that. Oh, no, just doing the 2 checks. And then
I
BC.
think that's fine. Maybe he just forgot about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, wow!
A glide there. Ooh,
So that's
Ninten's
max
gonna come across a
glide.
glide 4. Ooh.
That's very generous for the glide locations. It's very, very generous. So really now it's a question of where's this last aerial dodge, I would say.
I don't think they need that last aerial dodge.
Alright, on to this latter bit of BC for VG. Okay, Ninten leaving? Interesting call. Oh, okay. I
Oh, yeah, fair.
This has happened. This literally happened in the CV did earlier this morning, where he didn't check Piglet's house, and there was a glide there. So I think he's learned his lesson, and he's checking pages from now on. We did get final form off of the what is it in the Beast Castle. And that was the last important check there. So either torn pages or master form could be the thing that point to the proof. Obviously, we know that drives can't have it.
I think connection's definitely going to be. It feels like it's probably going to be HP.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
It can't be 100 Acre.
It's the only page-based world that it's in common with Shop.
So yeah, HB having proof of connection at the very least, because that's the only one that makes sense. I mean, but also this, I think this kills drives too.
Yeah, I guaranteed kill drives. So what is it? Drives is dead. HB guaranteed. So that means every other page world does not have a proof. So Ninten will save some time. Yeah, Ninten will save time by not having to do TR. Thankfully, he also didn't find anything in TR, so it's really solid. Yeah, Ninten already going through the logic, killing out worlds.
VG going HB immediately, yeah, so fair choice. Pretty much the whole world just killed every other page world, so...
we did get our next set of hints from VG side. He did go to Beast Room just to get that guaranteed hint. SP has no Path to Light, so we already found Skull and Crossbones, so PR is dead.
We're never gonna see PR today, unless something happens.
We'll see if it's soft required, or if it's required for anything else. I will say that's also a really good find, just getting that final form right there. It'll suck for Ninten because he has already lost out on a couple of smaller final leveling spots. He technically has corridors, access, and dancers in HB2, which he will eventually have to go. I don't know if he'll check dancers, but
VG can go check TT still because it's still within. He still doesn't know if like it's dead yet, so for non-existence at least. So, yeah,
right.
No.
I mean, technically, it is also dead for. Oh, actually, yeah.
When I say for non-existence, because it's picture.
No, yeah, I just realized. Absolutely. Yep. Okay, Ninten, do you finish the minigame? You leave? I think you might commit.
I think he goes for the point because he's sitting at 2 of 3.
Yeah, same problem sort of VG had.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
like
okay.
He's, leaving. Okay.
I think it's a little bit
mean,
fair.
He has the info knowing that there needs to be something going on with HB, so. VG picking up membership card and going to Twilight Town. Okay. Solid play.
Okay, updating story flags.
Yeah.
Now, Ninten will get glide diffed from this TT visit, but he does have max glide already, so he's already going to be zooming through corridors.
I mean, Ninten was also glide dipping a bit for BC and, I think just really BC, maybe. But VG goes through station fight and goes through bottom of tower, which I think he will. Yeah, he should have fourth glide also, so they should hopefully be both at max glide, unless VG just decides to change his mind.
VG is a fan of doing the station fight.
Yeah.
Can at least also level Final 4, so that'll help him a lot.
Yeah, final form levels are beneficial no matter what.
Nothing in the first part of HB2, nothing on the post turn. Yep, VG straight on and level. Thankfully he has a blizzard, so it should be some solid levels.
The other experience boost in Hall of Bastion.
Alright, well, nothing off of final levels. VG's just gonna take a death.
That's a good choice.
Alright. Okay, first track, Genie. Hey, we found something. Finally, we found something. Ooh, that's a 7/7. It's a pretty good key.
Yeah. Pretty sure Ninten's aiming for a corridor site. Yep, he's going straight there.
Yeah, it should be pretty okay. Should be okay for him. Really, it's just Blizzard spam. Technically, you can bait out Rising Sun RC from a Knight as well.
He's also getting a little bit of levels and final levels.
Okay. Very smart from Ninten, recognizing that his best way to kill that Crimson Jazz was just going for Final Glide. You're checking core, VG finally checking 100 Acre. Thankfully, it's not going to punish him, really, for not checking it. Ooh.
Second chance. Okay, pretty much get the both defensive abilities.
Yeah, I mean, double XP boost as well. It's really nice to pair with those. Ninten checking the last two checks up here. Session Salt's always good.
Can't go into the dance, which that's.
I think he might try to get hit here on purpose to get some XP, but then at this point, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Because obviously, you can't do core skip in these settings, so they will have to actually do the fights legit. You don't really have the best of tools. Like, you have a Blizzard and Final Form. that is your best tools if you do the fights. Alright. Ninten will lose his drive. I mean, he has a drive recovery, so he's fine. Yeah, just opposite revert. He knows he's gonna lose it. No point trying to keep it.
Okay, port strat's OP. And he's just gonna leave for a bit. Fair.
I think you can argue it's not worth doing this with these low tools if you know it's here. So you can check maybe for unhinted stuff.
He's going for screens. I like the play.
Okay, change his mind. I think it's a little fair to change your mind. Your tools aren't the greatest of XP grind off of stuff.
Yeah.
Is he gonna quick run? I'm down if he quick runs. Okay, he is.
Nice.
I respect it. Yeah, 29 strength. You're close, but you may be able to just justify that it's not worth it.
I mean, thinking about the play. Just thinking about the play. Yeah, no, get some more progression points at least for at least quick running Roxas. VG should get some prog points soon after this fight.
Oh, Ninten, don't do this. Wait, is he really? I think he is gonna do Berserk Hori.
Uh-oh.
Is that something he could do? Or is he just... No, I think he's just baiting attacks. I don't know if I saw Berserk on. Oh, he is. Okay. A little early for that.
World that never was is on the path to non-existence and peace.
That's a solid hint.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This is really bad. Okay, Ninten dropped it, and as soon as he realized he was not going to get it, he changed his mind. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I was definitely a little concerned, because I know you can do the Berserk Hori, but... And obviously I know Ninten knows that it exists, but I don't know how well versed he is in that strat.
Yeah. And now also thinking about it now with this seed, I wouldn't be surprised if VG starts wanting to aim for World That Never Was, and once Ninten sees that hint, he might just want to continue onward. Like, potentially. They got Duck Player.
Yeah, that is realistically good enough. I mean, that final, so that'll also do some good damage. VG, what are you doing? Oh no, he forgot. He doesn't know chat.
He will in about a couple seconds.
Yep. VG forgot. Okay, at least he remembered now, so he's okay. Man, you thought you could get away with doing core skip in these settings? Nah, the one time you don't have good tools, you actually want to check core.
And head into Dancers. I wonder if he put Second Chance on, it might go for EXP boosting.
It doesn't seem like it. I would take the hit, so it's a little odd that he's not.
Yeah.
Okay, from Ninten side of things, already done with Roxas. We might maybe see some level 1 strats, potentially, out of these racers. I think Ninten's close enough that he can probably just maybe get the levels on the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He now has at least that non-existence and peace since where the runner was, so I feel like he might do Zigbar, but after that I don't know. I mean, sorry, he can do Zigbar and Luxor pretty fine, but Syx is potentially the questionable one, just because, well, you do have guard, it is kind of slow. Now, he couldn't do Duck Flare on Syx, that is an option.
Also, Ninten getting some levels off those 3.
Base Sora, 31 strength, pretty solid.
Solid strength seed, actually good enough for, honestly great for Zigbar. With Duck Flare and Berserk Charge, I mean...
Okay, where are you going, VG? He's trying to figure out his hints. Okay.
Okay, Twilight Town, I like the play.
It's not unreasonable.
But I mean, looking at it like if Ninten can just climb through a good bit of tower, he'll at least possibly be able to figure out where to go for both non-existence and peace. Especially if it only like is one item there, that would be a bit scary.
I will say that there actually has to be at least two things. Because if there's only one item here, it would conflict, I think, with... Actually...
No, if you were to get
it
something
might not.
like, say...
If you get
If you were to get
Valor,
something...
or
I was thinking more like... say, Reflect, for instance?
Yeah. So stuff like... those two checks, I think, actually are fine.
Well, no,
Okay,
Reflect
it
wouldn't be a Reflect. Or it'd have to be something like maybe Magnet or something.
But the idea is
I don't
there. So there's a few checks that would be interesting. Oh, okay. And some catches should be death. Okay.
Nice, Zigbar.
Solid fight. And again, this is the required content, so the fact that he's doing this now is indeed good.
Yep.
I mean, his stats are okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna try to XP boost here. Understandable. Meanwhile, VG in TT has found Limit Form and Scimitar. Oh, Ninten is dead. Unfortunate.
Hey.
Yeah, he got hit into 1 HP into a Dancer command grab. It's super unfortunate.
Air combo boost, nice.
What is he trying to do here?
I think he was trying to duck flare, but Donald being dead doesn't help.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess this is fine. I'm a little surprised he didn't want to commit to Final Form.
I think he just had a bit of issue earlier and might have just thought to himself, nah, just do this. I mean, it keeps him good and stun locked the whole time, so...
Okay, gonna chuck a few ethers just to get back into full MP for this Duck Flare. VG, meanwhile, is going to be doing TT2. So he will get his next hint. Thunder.
Thunder.
Okay. Makes things a little interesting.
That Thunder could be that one too, because OC's in the shop, and could just be saying... Actually, no, it can't, because it can't even... The piece isn't connected with the page, so never mind.
Well,
But that is probably the non-existent. Yeah, it's definitely the non-existence one, so...
It could be.
So... Oh yeah, that's true. Right now, currently, it's leaning towards OC, which helps narrow it down. Just a little bit. And looks like going Luxord, yeah?
Yeah, you could do this fight without a Reflect. It's pretty okay. Alright, we do get our next hint from VG's end. PR is on path to connection, so at the moment that's not really that useful because we kind of already know that connection is in HB.
Yeah, this just basically just took Port Royal and just about put it to the shed. Or took it out back to the shed.
Okay, and I'm playing the minigame. I think it's a bit fair. Going for Berserk Hori, hopefully... Okay, he rises high enough, so he's not gonna land on the slope.
Yeah, I wanted to see this trial. Keep wondering how it's done and all that, so... Okay, breaks out of it.
It's just a... Oh wait, you mean like getting him into Berserk Hori?
Yeah, more so.
Yeah, it's very specific because you have to make sure that he's airborne enough, because you will continually gain height doing Berserk Hori for most fights. Or for pretty much every Berserk Hori, gain height. So you need to make sure that you do it early on enough that... Or at an angle so he doesn't immediately hit the floor.
Okay. I just didn't get it for Luxord too much, but that's helpful.
Yeah, his sloped arena is the worst thing about this fight.
Yep.
Okay,
VG
gonna
going for...
level.
Which is good. Good. Can help set him up for a world that never was.
And Ninten now getting that PR hint as well.
VG's looking... His side is looking kind of scary.
Okay, he's at 1 HP now. He needs to be very mindful of all the projectiles around. Now,
Okay,
thankfully, the
pops potion,
projectiles. Oh, he's going STT? That makes sense. He just got the Valor form.
Ooh.
Oh, that's super unfortunate because, well, we know where limit form is.
Yeah.
That's just really unfortunate.
Well, it hasn't been. TT hasn't been hinted yet, so.
Right. But, like, it's in Mysterious Tower.
Yeah.
So it's super unfortunate. He's just not gonna get that. Yeah, I think with that info, I think we have enough to figure out where the proof is.
Yeah, no, actually, it's either.
I think it has
third
to be.
proof has to be STT.
Yeah, OC SDT. So this should be. This is a solved seed. Hopefully, I think from either racer you can figure it out. Actually, from Ninten's side, you can figure that out alone.
Yeah, no.
Because VG doesn't really have any.
So
added
really, it
info
comes
from
down
our
to.
end.
It just comes down to VG just doing World That Never Was, and that'll kind of tell him things. But otherwise, right now, Ninten's just. I would argue he's in the lead.
Yeah, so thankfully this is going to be kind of at least an easier seed. It's really, there's nothing too crazy about this. You don't have to do any kind of chain visit locking or anything, because we do know where Battlefields of War is.
Yeah, there's no visit unlocks needed. They already have everything. Yikes, this is
Oh, hey, Light and Dark.
Light and Dark.
Oh, and Wisdom. Wow.
Wisdom.
That doesn't tell us anything new, unfortunately, but it's cool to have.
Ignited is correct that VG's stats, well, not really the stats so much. Well, the stats actually will help for World That Never Was, because I think he's going for a tower. I would hope he's going for tower climb now, but yeah, I think he's pointing his way towards that way. But he should make the whole place a lot faster, along with, should have a faster Roxas time with the fact that he's got limit form.
Yeah, it should be faster, because he can just go for
not to mention
combos.
he'll have limit form just for STT itself, so. Couple ethers, nice.
Yeah, this might be VG's tournament end here. Now, obviously, there can be some hiccups as to where this non-existence could be. Regards if it's Visit 1, Visit 2, it's on AS or Data Zexion. Okay, Ninten just double checking, marking stuff as dead.
I think if you're a VG fan, you kind of want it to go. You kind of want it to be a bit after. I want to say a little bit after Struggle Fight. That way, VG can kind of catch up with just clearing through it a lot faster with limit form.
Okay, yeah, Ninten's spending some time to mark worlds as dead. He should have this figured.
Yeah, it's basically he should have it solved effectively. Actually, he pretty much has it solved in the tracker from the looks of it.
Yeah. I will say, the one still the scary thing about this is, where is this connections? Where is it in core? Is it Demix onward?
Yeah.
In terms of tools, they kind of don't really have good stuff. They still don't have Reflect.
Yeah. I mean, one of the bigger things to probably want to have is Fire for Final Fire, just if they have to go do Demix and everything.
If they have to do data Demix, yes. For regular,
I'm not saying data Demix. I mean, regular would help a little bit with speed clearing. Ninten opting to keep the HP, to not go below the HP gate which is a good strat. Make it a little bit faster that way.
Yeah, you don't get DM'd. Sword of the Ancestor. What a great check.
Yep, no ladders here
Look at
for
VG
now.
stats. Ugh, they're pretty solid stats.
Yeah, he should have no problem going through Zigbar with Berserk charge, and even just Bioform or Hori doesn't matter.
This will be a significantly faster set of fights for him, for Zigbar, and probably for Luxord as well. Oh, Ninten, what are you doing? Are you trying to do any percent? Oh, hey, this is working. Okay, so this does work. It also consistently knocks out the most combos. If
It's
you
also
do a
very
finisher
slow.
hit, well, so if he does a finisher hit, he knocks out less orbs per hit. So he was consistently doing 2-hit air combos to make sure he doesn't kill, because he was getting the most orbs possible by not doing it. If you do a finisher, he will just, and every boss will just drop less orbs, so it'll be slower that way.
VG opting for Berserkori after the Duck Flare, nice. But
Okay, if Ninten has a finisher here, should be fine. Okay,
Donald down
Solid fight.
VG side.
yeah, this is really awkward, especially with no reflect. Oh, he had a good Zigbar lined up. Is this? Oh, it's not the end. Okay, this is action loop. Now he's gonna just try to berserk kill him from here. Should be
Nice.
fine.
A little scuffed there, but got it done. I think he'll get the Thunder soon and be able to hopefully figure out that Oh, Perfect Beast on Axel.
I'm not gonna lie. So I'm thinking now, you're still reflectless. Do you check Sunset Terrace? Okay, he leaves.
No.
I will say, if you find connections early enough, and if you still don't have if you still don't have reflect by the time you finish OC and HB, I think we would check Sunset Terrace. I'm not gonna lie.
I think with the fact that it's these two racers, I'm pretty sure they'll both be fine with even Reflectless the whole way through. So I don't think how Reflect will matter too much for them.
So in terms of comfortability, yeah, I will say though, it's in terms of having a lead, because they should know that racer basically has a reflect if they chose right.
Yeah.
So if you can luck into a reflect, that will save you a bunch of time. And if it's not too far out of the way to get. Because you have to think the whole time you're playing super close. So if you get an advantage somewhere, it would be the reflect.
Yeah. Honestly, this seat's already looking a little on the easier, or not easier, at least fast side. I kind of am hoping there's going to be something to change that. Maybe Sephiroth or Datademics?
I rolled the bad luck seed last night. It's over. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Was this on purpose? I guess this was on purpose. I feel like Duckflare would have been a little better.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're right on that end.
Ooh, okay, some really bad patterns for VG there. Yeah, this is just looking super heavy in Ninten's favor. That SDT lead, he's already making his way through OC. I think the only way VG could maybe make this comeback is if he just guesses right on where the proof is in HB and Ninten. That seems to be like the only way. Also, shout out to Bushido.
Well, one thing is he's possibly going to get the DM skip. Yeah, he did. That'd save some time over Ninten. I think for sure VG
should have enough info.
Yeah, I feel like VG this is going to come down to more so to VG just having to be a little bit faster than Ninten on these clears.
Any time save is a good time save.
Yeah. Obviously Ninten with the lowered load list currently, but that's I think more so just due to STT.
Okay, thankfully he has Combo Master, so he did whiff an urn, but at least he got it. Alright, where do you want this to be, Caleb, in OC?
I don't know.
And yeah, and totally personal question. What do you want to see?
If I want to see something, I want Data Zexian. I want pain. It's good content for viewership, honestly, for them to have to do that.
Well, it's looking pretty empty so far, thankfully. Now I will say that I haven't found a reflect yet, so it's already looking good regardless.
Yeah, looks
All
like
right. Yep,
looks like, ooh, flashed it. Seems like a couple of chatters have their own opinions as to what they want. I mean, all of it's fine. I'm fine with them just having to do the whole world. That'd be fun.
Just do the whole entire.
Yeah. One thing I will say though, if it goes to, if say the perfect connections like on data demics, that actually gives VG a little bit of, at least favors him a little bit. Because he'll have Wisdom Form. And possibly finding a fire by that point. Well, actually they've got Duck Flare, so they'd be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. I think really the main issue for Demix maybe is just the middle phase. Because you would just, for the 99, the 75, you just spam Duck Flare in your elixirs. Hopefully you should have enough money to actually get that. Okay, very nice from Ninten. Doesn't push RV, goes straight for the finisher. But okay, we got Hydra. Let's say I have a Thunder. Yeah, 2048 money. Good number. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was about to buy membership card again.
Nah, I think he just didn't have it at the time. I mean, I don't think Ninten had even really gone to the shop except just to check. All right, so is it going to be Hydra or are we going to OC2? Like, I'm hoping OC2, and going for Master Form for any item and for any like tools. Good choice.
Go find a reflect on levels.
Yeah, finding a reflect or finding a fire potentially could be very helpful.
And it's super unfortunate that there are indeed fireless. Funny enough, every world on path to connection should be on the path to a fire. Or it has the capability of leading to a fire, rather. And this combo master doing some work for Ninten here, flying high up into the sky. Okay, hopefully he gets the kill here. Oh, okay, this is a little awkward. Finally gets it. Okay, thank God. The Hydra behaved a little bit.
Reflect on Hydra.
Okay, hey, they're not reflectless.
They're gonna have baby flecked at least. And it's OC2.
Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised at all. Interesting that he didn't buy it the first time.
I think he was hoping it was only going to be on Hydra and DC.
I don't think that works. What are you checking for? I'm confused.
He's going for struggle fight anyway. Let's go.
Is he checking No, don't do that. Okay, that's kind of a cute strat. I like it. But
so
is he maybe checking for fire?
I don't know what he's checking for. Although now this might give VG a bit more like help I mean, Ninten just lost potentially some time with that, so especially if he just bounces right afterwards just to reset it. I mean, would have just
No,
been
he's checking for tools.
Okay, that's fine.
What is he expecting to find here? That's the big thing. Because now I'm just curious what he thinks he's gonna get.
Maybe he finds the fabled fifth glide.
That actually could be possible. You could think it's a double proof for some reason. If you're trying to play the seed, especially if you know that this is game point, then you potentially might be confused for some details and forgetting things.
This would be very much a full-on confusion for it. Like, I don't... It's... I mean... because you can look at it and see within the shop.
He leaves, right? Okay, he is leaving.
Okay, yeah, no. He
probably
maybe
it was checking for like a fire,
maybe
like
just,
you kind of been saying.
Yeah. Because if it was just to reset any type of like, just to reset everything a little bit, or so that way they could go to OC2. I mean, you could do the same just by going to Hall of Bastion because you have to clear that anyway. You already bought membership card before doing Hydra, so...
I mean, maybe he was trying to find better tools so that he could do a faster core fight, potentially. That might be related.
Yeah, a fire here would have been nice, at least, but not too...
So there's still checks left here in OC. I feel like best case scenario... Obviously, I think maybe really the best case scenario is find your proof right away. But if not, you get maybe something like a magnet? That might be nice. It has to be something that's not on the path to it. So the best case, or the best item you can do is that magnet. Or another reflect. Ooh, an item slot for VG potentially could be good, just off of limit 4. Okay, puts on counter guard. I like it. You have to leave putting it on in case it comes up to be useful later.
Now, is the proof just going to be here? Or is it going to be Hades at least?
Alright. Only one check in this room.
And it's Hades at least.
Okay. He does have Berserk already, so he might do Berserk Hori, he might do Berserk Final and Hades. He might go for Final Glides for a bit. Many different ways he could approach this fight. Okay, I'm just taking a death to trigger the next part of the fight. Okay, yeah, just Berserk Hori.
Yep.
Alright, well, time to see here. Okay, some nice items for potential whatever fight you have to come up next. Oh my god, Hercules stopped. Ooh, okay.
Zexion!
So, Zexion without a fire, huh? You could do the first one easily-ish without a fire, because you can just do Berserk.
I feel like just go through HB, potentially see if there may be a fire hidden around. I mean, he's going for core, which, I mean, fair choice. You don't know where it's at in HB.
Yeah, this is I think better check density as well. So he might be leaning into that specifically just to check, hey, if there's a fire here and a proof, cool. If not, well, shit.
But base Thunder, though, it just...
I mean, you can't really complain. This is this is what you got.
No, this is some good tools with it, at least having Reflect at the very least. It's helpful.
Yeah, they have a magnet too, you know.
Yeah. And VG's going to go look through, going back to OC after collecting the proof.
Okay, catches a Necromancer, very nice. Only two more left.
Lotus is still in Ninten's favor by a good bit, by about 30-ish seconds. So... I think obviously just the proof being on Zexion helps VG a bit more. Just for the fact that, don't exactly know, if it's AS or data Vexian.
We'll say if it's a data, it probably favors neither of them at that point.
Oh yeah, no, without a fire, it kinda hurts.
Alright, VG finally buying the, oh wow, there's a fire. Okay, they're saved.
Okay, and core.
Fortunately, VG did not buy the Pamphlets of
Thundara.
War early on. Just to buy it now, and then take some time to reset flags.
Oh, rich.
Wow, this place
Ninten
is...
got rich.
This room is stacked. Oh my god, Moon Amulet too. That's a lot of nice things.
Now I'm kind of sitting here hoping there's another fire in core.
And it's an opting to go for Duck Flare, it seems.
I mean, solid. This room has a couple of bad spots, but I mean, I feel like this room's definitely a lot easier.
Okay, and Ninten's just gonna be mashing a few buttons here. Obviously, pretty solid strat.
Yeah. The main worry is those tornado ones. Or the tornado leg Carlos.
Oh, okay. He's on last phase. Or last wave.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty solid fight. And just needs the one that's at the roof. He's just swinging, hoping and praying he'll get it.
At least it was a Lancer.
Hey, where is it in core? Surely... Is actually... Well, if it's in core. Could just be dead. Okay, fortunately he's getting punched here. Okay, simply got out fine. Okay, two more chests. Okay, it is dead. Wow. So, well, I mean, we'll say he did get the fire, he did get a thunder, he got a money pouch. Those are pretty good things to get, yeah.
The fire is very helpful because, I mean, AS Zexion, very much helpful for it. Oh, VG just opting for Final Berserk.
Yeah, he probably thinks it's like a little bit easier for sure than doing Berserk because you don't have to time a hit, you can just mash. Alright, well, see if Ninten gets anything eventually here. If it's Demix, Final Fantasy Fights, Crystal Fisher 1K. I'd be down if it's not.
Yeah.
Shooting Demix with the Blizzard. Nice.
And VG's going towards core also, so he'll pick up the fire. And, yeah.
Okay, not on Demix.
Okay, so at least we're getting FF fights. Maybe further.
Kind of mentioned it, but unfortunately Ninten won't get that Wisdom form. Or he won't be able to level Wisdom here.
Oh, yeah.
He does not have it, so...
That'll be something nice for VG to be able to do. Like, give him some more tools.
Yeah. Again, there's something on drives that points to HB, which could potentially be another fire, which would be helpful.
Having fire, that would be very nice.
Maybe a magnet, potentially, that'll help speed up his Final Fantasy fights.
I mean, a Magnera would be very much helpful for if they gotta do 1K. VG with plenty of HP there.
Alright, Ninten at the halfway point now. Final Fantasy fights. Okay. Tifa's doing some okay job right now. You know what? She did a good job. And I will say, this, the farther it goes, the more likely it could potentially be in VG's favor just because he has a few extra tools. He's also not terribly far behind in terms of, like, if the rest of the stuff would just be here, he wouldn't be that far behind.
What would be really interesting is if it came down to picking between Sephiroth or Datademics.
So I wonder if I think VG might play it safe and not do that, or he might just do Proof of Peace and Sephi.
Yeah.
Right. It's a page. Okay. Well, you got to keep going.
We're getting 1K.
Yeah, we get vanilla 1K. So at least Ninten is sort of versed. He's done this bit before. Okay, he's getting some good RNG. Okay, VG should be fine here. It just goes for the finisher hit. More strength and magic for Ninten. Okay, 60% done of 1K. Okay, manages to get the air grab. The air grab is always the more awkward one to get, just because you have to wait a little while, otherwise Sora just whiffs. Okay, and the last 100 for Ninten. Or 94, whichever you want to look at that. Oh, he is getting hit. This is a little bit annoying. Oh, he's really trying to force that RC. Okay. Does get it.
That was kind of scary there for a second.
Alright. He's done it. Is the proof here? Just staring at the tracker. Oh, it's not.
Nope. So Gullwing, Mushroom, and then it's Sephi and Datademics.
Oh, you are
Mushroom
gliding
next.
down. You are taking the glide down. Now, I think the smart play is if it's not on mushrooms, you go finish Rest of the World wherever it was, and then do levels in SP for Ninten.
Yeah.
Because that might push you over in case you have to do the data. Like, your stats might be good enough by that point, potentially.
There's still potential for 2 datas. Or there's 3 super bosses in general right now, so.
Yeah, and again, you could get 50-50, so it's just as bad.
Because when you look at VG's like tools, he might just be more inclined to touch
Ah, that's lame.
Ruin.
Okay. Alright, he will check Zexion, I think. I mean, so realistically, he could just do Zexion right now if he wanted. He might do it because his magic stat's not good enough for the data fight. Well, we'll see here momentarily. About to approach it. Alright.
So far, this is definitely feeling like Ninten's seed unless something happens.
It's very much in his favor, absolutely. Okay, gonna thunder. Okay, there you go. Menued onto fire, or final. I don't think this will kill, so he'll need to revert. Or rather, he's gonna run out of MP. There it is, okay. Duck Flare, and it's not there on that bonus.
Are we at least gonna get data, or are we...
Ah, okay, no data.
The tease.
So that's it. Ninten's in go mode. I think that's it.
Yeah,
I don't see a way where VG can make this comeback. Like, how many? Fatal question. How many domes?
Yeah. Satch.
How
No,
many
no game
domes?
3.
Like 5 domes. I don't know. I feel like he needs quite a bit more. Okay, Ninten opting for some early final. VG onto the third wave here. We'll get some Blizzard. Wow, that's it?
Wow.
That sucks. And Ninten just mashing a few ground moves before going into Duck Flare finisher. Very solid fight.
This is a pretty quick path seed.
Yeah, all things considered. It's your well. Again, I used terrible luck last night, and this was just
yeah.
Okay. Yep, skipping every chest, going straight to Xemnas here. I will say, at least they have a reflect, you know? There's a world where they didn't have one.
If only. Oh,
okay. Well, I did just look up where the last two reflects are, and they're not in a good pot. They're not in a good spot. One is on Shan Yu, the other is in Throne Room. So,
wow,
double
never touching
reflect
those ones.
LOD.
Well, I mean, they had the LOD2 item. They could have easily gone for the other 2 reflects.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Now, where were the magnets? I wonder.
I'm mostly curious about these ground finishers, because I'm looking at this fight,
yeah.
and Ninten is struggling on the ground right now.
Another Valor 7 explosion, I hear?
We can tell y'all the magnets are present in Halloween Town, and in, what is it, PR.
Oh, well, those 2, they weren't even going to touch those worlds.
Yeah. So, it's a pretty low tool. For Guard Break, it's on level 46, so VG potentially can get it. Now, I don't think he'll get it before final fights at this rate.
I don't even think he will get it in final fights. I mean, all he's got left is Zexion and Mushroom Check. Or like,
some,
OCD doesn't have.
He got some decent levels, so maybe. Actually, he might get like 2 levels, actually. But probably not.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough levels through just final fights to get it.
Explosion is at Kinga's house, so something they also wouldn't have gone. And Finishing Leap is Limit 7. So Limit 7 had something, but it wasn't the thing we're looking for.
VG just needs to level up Limit twice, and he's got it.
That's a lot of Limit XP to get, though. That's maybe like 5 to 10, somewhere in that range. Limits, so I don't think he gets that.
Yeah, he'd probably be using Final Form on like Engine Core and stuff like that.
Also, a little surprised Ninten doesn't have Stitch out for this bit. He's content with just using regular magnet. Yep. For VG, on to Zexion. Thankfully, only the AS. He's probably like meant to be preparing himself for the data.
Going to go collect some items from the shop.
Yep, onto engine core for Ninten here. Should be pretty easy. Gets final 5 off of this. Okay, I think he's just gonna get yeah, he's gonna use magnets here to proc the hit count rather than actually do damage to the core, mostly just so he can have some good positioning and also not lose out on his drive gauge as much.
VG done with Zexion, so you should be heading straight to finish up with the Syax and Xemnas 1.
Yeah, unfortunately he will... I don't think there's a world where he catches up.
I mean,
Ninten, I think, just has to... Yeah, he has to get done like 4 times, maybe?
Yeah, and that's also depending on if Ninten decides to even do the... Like, just tries to go again for the dome skip anyway. I feel like with Ninten, he probably just might be on the side of taking the dome because just he has an extra game in hand. Maybe I think that's a bad like thing to say on that end, but
maybe.
I mean,
that could be part of the mentality here. Oh, this is awkward for VG. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, he did die. Does he not have once more equipped?
Maybe
Super
not.
strange. Okay, goes back into final. No issues this time. Alright, yep. Done with Syax. Oh, I don't even know if VG beats Xemnas before Ninten beats final. He might. I don't know if he gets into the engines though. Or the outside engines or lasers.
I don't know about that one. I mean, VG does have limit form, so he probably will have a solid Xemnas 1, I want to say.
Alright. Last little bit. Again, even if Ninten gets domed like once or twice, they'll be fine. Okay, gets the attack out of it. Okay, that just pushes him into laser phase. You're okay with that. Taking the little baby step forward to try to make sure the reflect hits. Oh, okay, that's really unfortunate. It was a little bit late, so the reflect didn't carry over. Okay, he guesses right. Oh no, the reflects didn't hit. And he also went for the wrong attack there, unfortunately. Okay, that also didn't hit? Dude, reflect is so stupid.
And VG just finished up Xemnas 1 before Ninten finished final.
Okay, Ninten surely has it this time.
Yeah, I think he's got it this time. I would say that's GG.
Yep. That's it. So Ninten wins it 2-0 over VG.
Yep.
Yeah, and VG should know that it's basically over. Might concede. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
That's the concede. So VG's run ends here. 2-0 from Ninten in both the losers semis and losers finals, and now we have grand finals ready to go. Ninten makes the comeback. He has climbed all the way from losers round 1.
Yeah,
literally lost
run.
in the first match, the winners quarters. Has gone through Jalon, has gone through Met, got the run back against Ragnoth, beat VG, the first seed of this tournament, and now has to fight the raid boss himself, Sonic Shadow Silver 2.